so funny, they'll make you laugh quicker than you can make your honey come. Ladies and gentlemen, it is the homie, J-Mo. Tell us a joke, J-Mo.
Yo, intros, man. Wow.
They are just something else.
Yeah, for real. Your intros, boy. I don't know if I can live up to all that.
I gotta let the people know that when I bring my guests up here, we dealing with some heavyweights, man. We're not dealing with some tater cakes from the country. We dealing with some heavyweights in this game.
Yeah, I do got a weight problem. It's true, but I'm dealing with it.
No.
I'm working with it.
Ladies and gentlemen, I was not talking about that kind of
I know, but that's the heavyweight class I'm in. I don't know about any other part. That's the only one I can be in right now. So I'm just trying to make it. The squirrel trying to get a nut with my jokes.
With
no.
See, I told you he'd make you laugh. Now I told y'all, quick. Ladies and gentlemen, within 4 minutes, we've already got 230 people in the building. We've already got our first super chat. Let me shout it out to the big homie support game in 202. When are we going to see you in Power Book 3, Lamont?
Hey.
Let me just say this. I be more someone who likes to create the story than be in it. I'll leave it at that. You know, so you might not see me in Power Book 3. So, but you might can see my influence on it. And let's see here. Lenora Wilson said, Lamont, you took too
much.
Too much.
What's that mean?
I don't know, but I'm going to laugh because you put up the laughing emojis, you know?
Right.
I ain't going to put on blast like that. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let's dig into this thing because I'm curious to know how J-Mo like his Christian conversion therapy. And let's start it out with reliving these dastardly moments. The hand popping, the showing of pornography. As a Christian, take a look at this. Oh, Jude.
Not ashamed because they lay together in matrimony and harmony as man and woman. Oh, wait. This pain pales in comparison to an eternity in hell, Sister Kenya. God wants to help you.
Jay, I'm going to be a representative of God, and I want to help you. Whatever your afflictions are, Jay, let me get my ruler. Let me beat the hell out of you, Jay. Whatever your afflictions are, whether you love to eat pie, I'm going to run a continuous loop of Papa John's and hold your head and make you look at it as I pop your head and tell you that is the fruits of the devils. So you won't eat that mess no more.
Man.
So J-Mo, tell me how you like your Christian conversion therapy. And this is the moment that turned you up that we all been waiting for.
Yeah, she lucky they didn't have the big spoon and fork on the wall up in there to get whack her with. Back in the day, everybody had the big spoon and the fork on the wall. Take the big spoon.
Fan too. And the big fan.
Right. Yeah, the big fan on the wall. Exactly. So, yeah. But, man. I never seen or heard of that type of conversion therapy. And I have asked around, and I never saw getting whacked and watching porn or heard of that. But I don't know. Maybe this was...
It happened in Utah. Jay, it happened in Utah.
The Mormons.
Yes.
Well,
yes.
I'm talking about the black church, but the Mormons, they gotta wear special pajamas and stuff at night and things. So ain't no telling what some of the things. Hey, look into it. It's real. They wear like a little thing or something. But anyway, I don't know.
All you gotta do is ask Ime Udoka's jump off. She's Mormon. Remember, she's
She more like more men. That's what she was. More men. That's what I'm about. More men. That's what she was saying. She wasn't saying she a Mormon. She was saying, I want more. I'm more men. I'm pro more men. But no, man, this was crazy. And this type of thing usually backfires, and the person usually has the opposite effect of, instead of embracing what you're trying to do, they then attack or,
Right.
you know, get away from you, and the message is lost. And the whole thing was a setup to begin with. She thought she was coming to chill. Next thing you know, it's the Drop Squad. Remember Drop Squad with Spike Lee, and they catching all the sellouts and making them watch pro-black movies and
Yes.
stuff. Yeah,
Yes.
that's what this was. They gonna make her watch how to do it, you know, the right way, Adam and Eve way, and not you know, Eve and Yvette or whatever they put.
Adam and Steve.
Right.
No, that's right.
But that's two men. That's
did
why I said
they did
Yvette.
yeah, they did. Yeah, they had Eve and I don't know what you would call her counterpart up in that piece. But Monique, did you notice the look on Juke's face when they was beating her hand as she's looking at her mom? She's like, "Mommy." She's reaching to Mommy, save me, Mom. And look in the background, Monique, look in the background underneath the lamp. You goddamn ghosts, like it's Halloween and shit underneath the lamp, raising their fingers up and
Raising the hand, praising. I mean, it was quite traumatizing. And the fact that this really does happen in real life, they do have conversion camps, especially back in the 80s and 90s, when, you know, we weren't so liberated and free, it was definitely prominent back then. So sadly, a lot of children did go through this and were traumatized, sadly, even by their own family.
Right.
Some people thought I don't think every parent knew sometimes what was really happening, but nonetheless, really unfortunate. Now, speaking of the background, did you guys peep at
The boy.
the guy the boy that went on a date with Juke was there?
Yeah, he was there.
Yep, he was there.
Did he really like her, or was this all a ploy, or did they force him to come?
They never
there?
showed how they know what's up with her.
It was just
Right.
weird that he was there. It caught me off guard that he was there, and they didn't do any type of camera panning to him to show discomfort. I'm surprised they didn't do that, but
Think he set
And
her up?
it's weird to me that they knew. Like, how did they know
Exactly.
that she's gay? I mean, she went on a date with the Christian dude in the church.
it wasn't clear.
And
Yeah.
right, and
She even
last
kissed him.
episode, Right. And in the last episode, Kenya saw him step into her and them kind of kicking it with each other. So how all of a sudden do you just assume, and when you make an assumption like this, that you're going to tie somebody up, hold their head, and beat their hand every time they see woman-on-woman action, that is a serious allegation, okay?
Yeah,
So how did you know that it was going on? But ladies and gentlemen, to give us some more clarity on all these things we have several questions about, I want you to put your hammers in the air, because we've got somebody coming through right now who's feeling a lot better on Monday that loves to put the hammers in the air. So you guys get ready to put them hammers in the comment. It's the homie Moochie.
What's up, y'all?
Hey.
What up?
Hey, Moochie, how you doing?
I am fine. I'm doing a lot better. Still got a little bit of the hives, but it's just on my arms and stuff now. Before it was
Moochie,
crazy.
somebody want to speak to you, Moochie.
Hi, L. Hey, L. Hey, L.
Wave, wave.
Hey, L. Wave your hands. Wave your L. Pretty girl.
All right.
Good night.
All right. Good night, baby. You had your fun. Good night. You played with the girls. Good night. Now, Moochie, before we turn the corner, we got to get your thoughts on how you like your Christian conversion therapy, and what do they need to convert therapy out of you?
Look, I don't know about all that conversion therapy, because somebody needs to hit him in the center of his forehead with that wooden spoon. That's all
They
I'm
needed
saying.
your hammer. They needed your hammer, Moochie.
Look,
Juke needed that hammer.
Juke needed my hammer.
Yeah.
Jukebox needed my hammer because she was ready to go. Look, I couldn't believe they did what they did to her. And now you remember I said we gonna see what happens to make her become this person. We already saw the crazy eyes, and now this I think tipped the scale. This tipped the scale, but it's still one more thing that gotta take her there.
Marvin gonna be gone after they was just after they just was about to be getting close and things getting good. Then Marvin gone, and then that right there, she an orphan, and it was just starting to get good. Then that was bad. She ain't got nobody.
I hope he's not going. I hope he's
writing. I don't think they're going to kill him.
Jay, you're wrong. I hope he's not dead. No,
that's great writing.
Marvin, my favorite character. I hope he's not dead. But
he's mine too. I hope he's not dead.
Not this early.
Ladies and gentlemen, I can, with 100% accuracy, tell you right now, spoiler alert, Marvin is not dead.
I agree.
He's not dead.
Well, no, not yet, I don't think. But I think episode 10, he in trouble.
I know who is dead, though.
Let me... I keep this stuff down. I keep these papers down for the whole year. Now,
Marvin is not dead.
Speaking of Marvin, my people, I will bounce this ball to, let's see here. I'm going to start with Monique this time. So, this right here was the turning point that made Juke go back to Marvin. And, Marvin has been trying to make nice with her the whole season. And finally, he was able to do that. He gets out the car. He goes and interrogates Kenya. Kenya slaps the hell out of him. Okay? Like, she ain't just hit him. She decked him. And I thought Marvin was about to give her some of that five-finger pimp slap. But you know what? He heard the voice of his daughter say, "Dad." And it stopped. So Monique, I give it to you. Talk to me about how you felt in those moments.
Woo, this was a lot, but I have to say I really enjoyed seeing Jukebox and Marvin bond and have a little cute, kumbaya moment. It was really nice. The fact that she turned to him and kind of leaned on him during this time, I'm glad she was able to do that. It's very sad what happened with Kenya. It's interesting how they wrote it. I have to give the writers credit. We never predicted Jukebox being the one to pull away from Kenya. We always thought Kenya would be the one to leave her again, but they switched it around on us, so didn't see that coming. But yeah, I think Kenya, she messed up big time, and that's the end of their relationship, unfortunately.
Yeah. Jay, I'm going to swing it to you, but let me shout out the Super Chatters because we've got a bunch of them in here tonight. Number one, the big homie Tressa C, one of my favorites. And I know you're not supposed to have favorites because all your children are supposed to be equal. And just like all your YouTube subscribers are supposed to be equal. But deep down on the inside, good and damn well you don't like your ugliest child as much as you like your beautiful child. Thank God I only got one. So Tressa C says, Moochie Monday, she be all over the place. One of my favorites, Tressa C. Shouting out the Mooch with the hammer. What would you like to say to Miss Tressa C?
I'm trying to get it in, y'all. I'm trying to get up to 2,000 subscribers. So I am putting in the work. Please, if you are not subscribed to my channel, please do so.
Please.
Thank you.
Please. And Tressa C, we're all waiting for when you come out with that Tressa C shampoo. I'm going to lather it all in my hair, what hair I got left anyway. And then we get on over here to support gaming. Marvin definitely dead, and you must accept that Moochie evil laugh.
No,
he's not dead.
No, I don't think he's
not
dead.
Not yet.
No, he's not dead. He is not dead, not at all. And then last but definitely not least, the family, DeMarcus Vaughn. Jukebox had a flashback and thought Marvin was going to choke Kenya out. She probably did.
I agree with that.
I'm I'm 100% sure she did. And to save Daddy from getting in trouble, anything like that, Daddy, come on back over here, honey. Come on back over here. So, J-Mo, pick up on that scene. How did you like the way daughter saved Daddy from beating up Kenya?
Yeah, I mean, what DeMarcus Vaughn said, that's the same thing I said when I was talking about it, that she had that flashback of him about to just go beast mode on her. And she just, when she saw him get smacked, her eyes lit up. And she came out that car with the quickness. Dad, don't do it. She
Don't
already,
do it.
yeah, Kendra didn't know what she was about to catch right there, boy. And he and she recognized the growth that he's made by him not even like attempting to swing or even running up on her, you know. And then when they was talking, she recognized that he'd been working on his anger and all of that, and he was trying to talk and say what he was saying, even though he messing up, talking about, I hit you later. I mean, I call you. So, he, you know, working on it. And so, you know, I like that. You know, it was a really good scene. It shows that it is a path for them to come back together as a family. And it does show, you know, that he's, you know, been improving as a person. So I like it.
That's right. That's right. Well, what did he used to say to Renee Moochie? Aggressive and attractive.
Openly attractive. Instead of openly aggressive.
Moochie, what did you get out of this reunion with Marvin and Juke? And do you see them teaming up pretty heavy in the next season?
I hope so, because we're seeing that. All we just have to hear him say is, I'm sorry. And he's trying to get there, but today wasn't the day. She had a lot happen where it was like a little bit too much, and today's not the day. Right. But she is willing to accept his apology. So she's letting him know, look, I you know, I know what you're trying to do right now, but not like today is not a good time. You know, she'll be ready to receive the message, though.
Yeah, she's getting ready, and I think that sometimes after we get warned about something, we don't per se listen. And then when we see the writing on the wall, we can be a little hard to go back to the person that tried to warn us, because we look at them as, you know, I don't want to hear this mess you tried to tell me, because you got to face them for being right. But in this situation, she saved her dad from more police trouble, and God knows what are the other troubles that would have happened to him. And I think that that's a very, very good start for them going into the next season. Is there any chance, I'll ask either one of you guys that want to answer this, is there any chance the relationship with her and Kenya can be mended?
I don't think so. Yeah, not no time soon, at least, yeah. It was barely getting mended now.
Right.
I mean, she pissed this girl off so bad. She was back there burning up her clothes, high dollar ass pocketbooks. I'm like, girl, go pawn the pocketbooks. Don't burn that shit up. Go pawn it or something, man.
She
Get the
burnt
money,
up some
man.
high-end clothes. She was going to Lord & Taylor and all these stores.
Bloomingdale.
Yeah.
And these are stores that she was probably boosting from when she was doing all of that.
That's right.
You could have sold these clothes or did something with them. I don't know.
And she used to sell clothes, because we saw her doing it last season.
Exactly.
That's why the guy said, oh, Juke, you buying clothes now? You got money now?
Right. Exactly. Ladies and gentlemen, we've got 492 in the building of some of the best audience in all of YouTube. Please give us 492 likes. If you have not subscribed to J-Mo's channel, Monique Nicole's channel, and the homie Moochie, please go and subscribe to these great content providers. The after party will be on J-Mo's channel as soon as we get done, around 10-ish, to give them some time to transition and get ready to keep the entertainment going. But if you guys are not on their channels, you're missing out on great thrills, and we know you all like your thrills. So go ahead and get a good thrill from these great content providers. Next, Moochie, you on deck.
Okay.
So we got old racist ass slip and slide nose Dominique. You know, we knew he was going to come back. He pops up. He's bleeding. He take his ass in the hospital. Now, J-Mo, back me up on this. When you a gangster, aren't you not supposed to go to the hospital? Like, you're supposed to go home and let the doctor you got on your payroll work on you, right? You don't go to the hospital when you're a gangster.
Yeah.
Right?
I mean, he was messing up every chance he got. Everything he did, he screwed it up. And it looked like he tried to not go to the hospital, but he was bleeding out. And he finally brought himself to the hospital. And then he telling them as if like they not going to punish you for having his son killed. And they didn't even know he the one did it. So
I believe they do know.
Think so? Okay.
I believe they do because remember when the dentist was in the hospital? Yeah. He told the cops everything. Look, I didn't even shoot the other guy. The other guy shot him.
Right. So they should so they shouldn't be blaming Marvin as much as they are. I mean, he's saying because Marvin didn't go through him. So now that's his death. I mean, they could have, if Rock would have handled it differently, I think they could have dropped off $1 million or something and called it a day. Hold
on, Jay. I'm going to get there. Hold on. Look, I have a template. I'm about to get there. And one of the things on this template says, and I'm going to read it, but we ain't going to do it now. Should Rock had offered Saul money?
Man, for real.
She could have.
That would have been the smart thing to do.
She said we pay what we owe.
That ain't how this game work, though.
Yeah, but
you ain't strong enough to say what you gonna do because we above you and stronger than you. So if we pressing you, you need to do what we say or we gonna squash you. You ain't in the position. You ain't talking to the hood niggas at the projects now that you gonna pay what you owe and we can't do nothing to you. No, you the projects to us. We gonna squash you.
I tell you that I'm hurting and you throw this back in my face.
You know what I'm saying? That was rude.
I tell you that I'm hurting and this is what you do. You throw this back in my face.
You talking to me?
We'll just go talk about it right now. Okay, right. Let you get it. It ain't nothing interesting.
No, her son is the mess. He even admitted, look, I know my son messed this up. Look, once he knew Dominic was there, he knew that it was all messed up.
Right.
Yeah. Fucked up.
Sticking his nose in that business.
Yes, man, racist ass Pinocchio. Get out of here, man. I'm glad he's dead. If they weren't gonna kill him, I was gonna kill him.
They had to put that pillow over his face, but the pillow was up here because the nose, they couldn't get it down. The pillow was bent. It was bent like this.
Jay, I'm not saying I've been involved in these situations, but when you got somebody who got a Scottie Pippen nose, what you do is you get a paper clip and you get one of those old clothes hangers like I used to have back in my day. You
the clothesline.
And then you go ahead. Yeah, then you go ahead and you kill him with the rest of the pillow. That's how we used to have to do it back then.
Oh, that sounds very Look.
I mean, I seen it somewhere. That's all.
We've been hearing a lot of people tell how to do some crimes.
Do some crimes.
It was somebody saying it take long for you to choke somebody out.
Well, actually, if you apply enough pressure, it take about 2.2 seconds. I've heard.
Yeah, I've heard. That's all I know. You see the body go limp.
Right.
And in some cases, you hear them MFs pass gas. I mean, I've heard.
According to Netflix. No.
Exactly. So, Monique Nicole, what do you think Rock should have done? Should Rock have offered some money for Marco? What should Rock have done in this situation with Big Saul?
Yo, first of all, sorry. I like the speech. The speech was cute or whatever. It was cute. But I'm sick of her going off at the mouth, thinking she can talk hardball with every single person, talk fast and quick and talk all this cash money shit, and thinking that she's always going to get over on somebody. Bitch, if you don't sit your ass down, shut the hell up.
Whoa!
Right. I'm getting sick of her thinking she big man on campus. Like, bitch, all right, you got big balls. We get it, sis. Got it. I love you, Rock, but sometimes use your brain. She's too quick at the mouth. You know how they say Marvin is impulsive? He's impulsive with his actions, and she's impulsive with her lip. The only thinker in that damn family is Lulu. When you really sit back and think about it, the only one who's really a thinker is him. Rock just got this lip, and her lip just happens to open doors for her in certain situations, but it's not going to work every time, boo-boo. You sitting there, that man just lost his son. Now, I know he was asking for a lot, right? But it's eye for an eye. And like he said, it really should be your son. That's eye for an eye. We'll give you a little grace. And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying he should have done it, but I just feel like she could have handled it a little bit better. Because look, Sal isn't just a talker. He's a doer. When she first threw the paper at him the first time, he followed your ass up there to kill you. Okay? Number one. Action number two. You spat in his face with this situation. He went after Marvin. He don't play. So she gonna learn, though. She gonna learn.
He don't play, but the problem with him is his damn henchmen do play. He got the worst fucking Italian henchmen I've ever known in my life. Like, you could be a one-man gang and beat up his damn henchmen. Before I give it to Jay, let me shout out my super chat, Monique Nicole. Let me just say this. I felt the passion with that hairdo you got tonight. You must put some extra spritz up in that bitch, because I felt every piece of that hatred toward Rock and that stank on Rock. I felt every piece of it. Tasty. Ladies and gentlemen, support gaming coming through. Rock gotta go. She's a snitch. Well, yes, she was a snitch. And let's see, Kim Merrick. That's Rock. She's not bowing down to no one. Show no fear. If she was a man, like Brilliant said, her aggression would have been praised. You know, I'll say this. Aggression is praised to a damn point. You know, if you own the person's team and you being aggressive to somebody else, they're going to praise you. But if she was a man being aggressive to this man that just lost his son, he might would have shot him in the eyeball right there on the spot, because he ain't trying to. He's being nice to her because she is a lady. Don't you get that? Don't you forget that.
She's taken that too far as well, because a lot of things she's been able to do is because she's a lady and attractive, and she's used that to her advantage very well. But you got to know when that's going to work and when that's not. This dude don't want you. He's not interested in that. Yeah, so that's not going to work with this dude. So you need to be correct with business, because that's what he want. He don't want your ass. He don't give a damn what you're looking like. If anything, that's going to piss him off that you doing this and looking this way and talking all crazy. That's going to make it more of a problem. So you got to know your audience, know who you talking to. You know, you don't go to a job interview. What up, bro? Give me a job, man. You know, you got to know who you talking to and talk to them appropriately, you know, so.
Right.
At first, I was worried about her getting out of that bowling alley. I thought she was going to get out of there at first. But once he made that phone call, I knew, he going after one of her brothers.
He made that call quicker than Rojas.
You saw him make the back call? Like, dude had two phones. He had a white phone and he had a red phone. I was like, damn. Dude got a back phone for real.
Lamont, he made that call like Rojas, man. What can I say? Gangsters move move quick.
Hey. Look, Jay, I told them about Rojas. They didn't want to listen to me when I told them about Rojas. They were telling me, man, Rojas ain't coming back, man.
Wait till they see season 2. That's all I gotta say. Wait till season 2.
Wait till you get your hands on Rojas.
I was trying to show you you throw this back in my face, I tell you how I feel. But she had an answer for him. That's what I loved about it. She said, you know, you just do this because you're a woman. And she was like, just like a nigga think it's about him. He looked like he was shocked and kind of offended that she called him the N-word.
He probably was, because you know they think they high and mighty when their asses ain't nothing but the old Irish.
The old Irish.
The shade of it all.
Yeah, I go ahead, Moochie.
I was going to ask y'all, Do you think he's gonna try to come at her again? Like, we already know he's going after Marvin.
It's war.
Yeah, it's war, Mooch.
If Marvin ain't dead, they ain't gonna say, well, we tried. Oh, well. They still want him dead.
Marvin's not dead.
Right.
I don't think he's dead. I hope I hope Renee is not. I hope Renee didn't get hit. To me, it just seemed like they didn't even wait around to see what they hit. They just and took off.
Right.
Pretty much.
Like I said, Moochie, this dude, he himself is the champagne boss with beer henchmen. That's his problem. Can anybody in his crew do anything right? He gonna have to do it himself. That's what he gonna have to do. He gonna have to do it himself. And speaking of doing it yourself, let us get on over here to somebody's favorite guy. And I'll give it to you, Monique Nicole. So, when this brother feels that there's a kink in the armor, he gonna go pull that bitch. And he saw the kink in the armor right now is Marvin. He runs up on Marvin and he tells Marvin, look, I know you set that up with Marco. His son died. Saul's son died. But racist ass Pinocchio nose Dominique's still running around here. You need to go handle your business. Marvin was sweating. Couldn't even light his damn cigarette, ladies and gentlemen.
Right.
He was out there flinching. I mean, the damn cigarette light out of butane. He couldn't even get the bitch lit. And then from there, your boy Unique goes spill all the damn beer. He couldn't wait to pass go like it's Monopoly to go tell Saul everything. Monique.
He didn't snitch though. I don't think he snitched.
No, he didn't tell Sal. He told Rock. He told Rock. That's who he told. Sal found out from Nosy.
He told Rock.
Yeah, he told Rock. Which Marvin should have told Rock.
And you know why Unique told Rock.
So they don't fucking die. I don't know. Something. A war.
Well, of course, I'm with you. He's trying to get his game back.
Right.
He's trying to get himself back in the game.
Exactly.
And so you can't have Rock die, and he know how dumb Marvin is, so talk to me about your Monique.
I mean, there's just not much to say. I love him. Anyway, child, he's smart. What can I say? He knows how to take advantage of an opportunity. You know what I'm saying? So I just hope none of this blows back on him, though. Like, because I think we saw, right? Sal was asking him about something. He said, I can't go out like, So.
Oh, yeah, for the next episode.
A little concerned about Unique when it comes to them because,
they try to trick us with the trailers too, so who knows? We'll see.
Yeah, they do. We don't know what he was answering to,
Right. Because I don't know if he gonna die for Rock.
But it's a war, though. So if it's a war, that's also his people as well. Some of his people.
Yeah, I mean, Rock, he would be closer to Rock still than the Italians. They'll never really fully accept him.
I know. That's what I'm saying. Like, the town will turn on him, I think, next week.
Yeah, plus his end with the Italians is the son, and the son is dead, so...
Yep. Exactly.
Mm-hmm. I feel like his son, like what Jay just said, his son was basically the glue that kept everything together, and now Unique's gonna have to. He knows that it's messed up. That's why he was trying to get at Marvin and be like, "Look, if you catch this guy before he starts talking, we might still have a chance to recover this." But I felt like Marvin didn't look. He didn't
know what to do. He don't know what to do.
And then I know you was getting ready to put that out there, Lamont. Usually mobsters go to like veterinarians and stuff like that as doctors.
Hotel Artemis.
They don't be going to the hospital.
No, never. They don't do that.
Because they got to report gunshot wounds.
Exactly. Absolutely.
And then as a police report. No, that's, so.
Right. But I kind of think I know what Unique is up to, and I like how he's moving. And y'all can tell me I'm crazy, but I can see a scenario where Unique is going to wind up teaming up with this young man right here, Kanan. Book it. Not this season, but coming up. Because we've got one person who's trying to tear down an empire from within, and we got one who's so mad at his damn mama. And let me go ahead and go all the way back to why he's mad at his damn mama. Let me find these clips. Okay, J-Mo, I'm gonna give this one to you, man. So last week we had a hot and steamy scene where we had a child molester making Kanan look like Neo. Look at that face. He got that Neo face. And
oh my God.
Then she put it on him so good, J-Mo, he started rolling into his face. Look at his lips, all just rolled up, and he's about to suck his damn thumb. Well, we asked the question, Jay, was it worth it? Because in this episode, with little nosy ass famous lurking around the corner, a knock came on the door, and that beautiful thing turned into this. Because Rock said, you better keep your hands off my son, you whore. And I know this ain't your first time messing around with young dudes. I checked on you. J-Mo, is Palomar going to ever open that door again?
Hell no. She got a gun, but she ain't trying to use it and go to war with Rock and all that. And I had said when she was messing with him that she know he a dope boy, and that's probably why she messing with him, to get that money. And she sure enough said that she trying to get the dope boy she couldn't get when she was a teenager, that her mama took.
Right.
So now she doing it to her daughter, taking it, you know, and so she realized, okay, that dope boy money ain't worth dying. I'm just gonna have to get the next dope boy, which it might be famous, but he more of a dopey boy than a dope boy. So who knows? But I know Kanan was ready to kick that dough in for that boy. He was ready to kick that dough in to get up in that dough right there, boy.
Jay.
He like, hold on, them grown woman walls. Let me get up in there. Hold on.
Yes, Lord.
It's all hot and moist and warm and comfy.
All right.
Yes, we gonna call her that Duncan Hines, baby. That Duncan Hines. I eat you up and I feed you to the young people. That's who love that Duncan Hines. Moochie, jump on in there. What you got to say about
I
Palomar?
love the fact. Look, I predicted it. I told you a mama bear is gonna protect her cub. And she came out growling with all claws out, ready to get at Palomar.
Yes, Lord.
Like I done, and she done got the 411. This ain't your first time doing this. I know you've done this before. Stay away from my son. Stay away from him. Stay away from him. And she know not to mess with him. And she said she knew who he was. Like I said. Predicted it. Thomas' name is ringing bells in the street. Remember, I gave y'all the Queen's breakdown. She knew who she was dealing with. She wanted to get some money.
So you mean to tell me? So is her obsession with young boys? Is that just like some creepy pedophile thing, or is she messing with young boys to get some money? What you think, Monique?
No, I think it's the first thing. She's a pedophile for sure.
Oh,
She's done this before. It happened to her. She was a child. Nope. Happened to me.
She's like, she's a pedophile. Like, oh. My bad. That was just so natural and funny. He's like, oh.
I think she's nasty. She's done this before. But like Moochie said, she knew who Kanan was, so she wanted to get put on. That's that. So she was the coolest with Kanan.
Like I said, she knew what lineage he came from.
Ooh,
that's
she
Lulu
sure
nephew.
Do.
Look, that's Lulu nephew. Lulu and Marvin nephew. Let me put this tight robe on and all this lingerie so I can get at him.
Oh, my
put on that lingerie.
Yeah, lingerie.
That old pedo.
Put on that lingerie
man.
for pedo mom.
I'm not even gonna cook for my daughter Corinne. She could make some cereal with that spoiled milk.
Well, that's milk.
This is spoiled milk.
Man, she threw a whole carton of milk, man. You don't do that. You threw the whole carton. Because back where I come from, we were so poor. we were so poor, we would take the rest of the orange juice and pour water and orange juice into the cereal. We didn't have no milk.
Orange juice cereal.
Orange juice, man.
Man, I would have just ate the cereal dry.
Exactly.
Nah, forget that.
Orange
I
juice
remember
cereal.
That done ate it with water and stuff. But
I've
I don't
heard
know,
that
orange
too, but I
juice?
wouldn't do the water either. I just eat it dry before trail mix cereal.
Jay,
or something.
you could not eat the cereals my grandma bought dry. She was buying that stupid bran flake mess and corn flakes. You ain't eating that dry. You got to put some sugar on it, and you got to melt that sugar with some kind of liquid. I was
Woo! Orange
So-
juice. You was doing
and
one
so-
right there, boy. Orange juice cereal. That was a new one.
I'm just all my people from Aden, North Carolina, post your comment. You know what I'm talking about. So, are y'all all in agreement? This is the end of Palomar? Because I'm not.
I
This is
don't
not
think
the end
so.
of Palomar. Nope.
I think she ain't gonna mess with Kanan no more, but I think we might see her around doing something else.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Kanan might get a little older and like, yeah, moms ain't around, more. Get some more around too. I'm all grown up now, yeah. I'm 18. I'm a man now. I'm 18. Like he
Ladies
came a
and
long
gentlemen,
way or something.
I'm gonna let y'all see pedo Palomar face one more time after she got that gun put beside her head. And if I gotta pick a choice, I think she is definitely coming back. So we got a LL Lulu situation. Moochie man. We got an LL Lulu situation.
He done
Let's
messed
talk
up,
about
y'all.
Lulu.
I'm disappointed in him because he didn't put this body away good. It's coming back to bite him because he acted on emotions with everything. So now I'm
let's
worried
talk
about if
about
he
him.
gonna be jammed up, if he gonna be locked up. You know I'm worried about my Lulu, y'all.
So let's talk about Lulu. First of all, Lulu done threatened the DJ because he's not playing their records enough. He's not spinning their records enough. And he's like, bruh, when you going to spin them records now? I want to hear this song 4-5 times a day. Well, the DJ decide before he gets done with this conversation, he want Lulu to put Ziza on to everybody. You know, the whole team is upstairs waiting. Lulu pulled a gun out on him, said, bro, how you like this still? I remember Shaq did a song about Kobe, tell me how your ass tastes. Well,
I remember that.
I don't need to know all of that.
DJ, tell me how the steel tastes. And then to Moochie's point, let me see if she has some slideshow. To Moochie's point, after that, they found Crown Camacho body out the river. Decomposed, all dead and done up. But what I want to know is, how in the hell is the body decomposed, but his damn business card survived? What is this, a Wakandan business card? Like, writers, what the hell is this?
How the business card ain't warped up with water?
Yeah, I know, right?
They dropped the ball with that one.
Yeah, they wasn't using
Moochie, talk to me
plastic
about
business cards then.
J-Mo, back in the 80s.
No, they wasn't. That's what I'm saying.
80s, every business card made was damn near that stuff they make high school toilet tissue out of.
I know,
Ain't
right?
no way in hell that business card survived. Moochie, talk to me about your boy Lulu. Oh, by the way, Moochie, let me pull that down one more time. You know he had to break off Ziza one more time. How y'all feeling?
Look, he just doing that to keep her quiet, y'all. He got to keep her quiet, so he got to break her off the D.
He made her get up to the microphone. He made her come and give a new solo to the mic when that song was playing. Yeah, come on, step up to the mic, baby.
Yeah, okay. So basically, Moochie, what you saying is he's giving that pity penis is what he's doing, right?
Pity.
Yeah, look, I'm gonna break you off some of this D so I can keep you quiet. I'm just saying, like, you mean to tell me they done do Crown Camacho in the river and he, come back up all bloated?
Right.
Like, what the heck? Like,
They should have poked some holes in his lungs.
this is all of Lulu acting off emotions.
Yeah.
And Miss K couldn't have said it any better. If he is not focused on things, if he's not focused, this is where he messes up, Lulu.
Now, I made a small prediction in my trailer breakdown today that there could be a way that this could all go for the good of the Thomas family. And when we get to the conversation that Rock had with Caviar Cartier, I'll throw that in there before we get out of here. So, Monique, Nicole, what you think about this situation, and where can I get me one of them business cards from?
Indestructible.
It was so funny that they expected us to just go with that.
Yeah, go with it.
Lulu, he's just my baby is just, I don't know, y'all. He's down. He's down bad this season. What else happened with this? Oh yeah, Ziza. She was laughing and shit whenever he pulled the gun. I don't know. I guess she gets a kick out of this. She must have seen a dead body before as well. But she didn't freak out with Crown's body. So, but anyway, I guess that's gonna happen later. What else happened? Them finding Crown is not a good thing. It's definitely gonna lead them back to the studio. So Lulu may or may not be in trouble. We'll see.
Okay. What you think, Jay? Is it going to wind up coming down to the fake ass Aaliyah telling everything, or what's going to happen?
No, I think she going to keep her mouth closed, except for when she with Lulu. But I think that even though Cartier is now been found, I don't think that's where the trouble with Lulu will come, because he could have got killed by anybody and ended up in the water, But I think what problems with Lulu will come is that this dude was in everybody's pocket. Oh, all this promise, all that. And Lulu has no idea how many people and stuff he didn't promise. And Lulu already got beat up by one group that owes something. And now we don't know what's going to happen now, So just like he was promising one guy's studio time for Famous Apartment. Now what's going to happen with that? All kind of different things he was doing. And I think that's where the problem going to come back with Lulu. And Lulu need to be like, man, the hell with this. And leave and just start over fresh. But he ain't going to do that. Yeah, he ain't going to do it.
Yeah.
Now, speaking of people starting over fresh.
You think he going to get out of town?
Lulu?
Yeah.
He should, but he won't.
No, right. He should, but he ain't. He's not going out of town.
Same
Definitely
with Marvin.
Not gonna do that. Right. So we got Rock working master plans, okay?
Mm-hmm.
She was having another one of those Cartier caviar dinner dates. And I don't know why this man keep letting her hear all his business. To me, the fact that he lets her hear all his business, I think that could be a setup, but y'all let me know what y'all think. He got his man Abraham is in jail. He ain't trying to bail him out. What the Rock do? Go outside, get on the phone, find out the information, try to bail his ass out.
Mm-hmm.
See, Rock thinks she's slick. She's trying to move in on this man's territory and all that kind of funny business. And I don't think Cartier is as dumb as we think. But I want to hear from you guys what y'all think about her and these moves she's making on Cartier. Moochie, you can go ahead and drop your hammer.
Look, I feel like she's doing all right with making some of the decisions, but how can I say this? Where she messes up, it's not even her that be messing up all the time. It's like, for instance, Kanan, Marvin. It's like them doing sneaky things behind her back for their gain.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So that's what happens, because she usually has a good plan set into motion. But if they don't follow in suit and they go march to their own tune and do something, that's when she gets jammed up.
Moochie's right.
Jammed up.
Almost every single incident.
Yeah.
Wow, that's wild, actually.
What you got, Jay? Is her trying to pick off Cartier going to work? Will she eventually be able to use this found crown body to pin it on Cartier and take over his whole organization? Or am I doing too much writing on a story that's not even mine?
Well, I think that she doing too much, and it's going to come back to bite her in the end. Yeah, she can make a plan, but when she's trying to plan her organization, that's where she messing up. You don't go and sit with him as if you all are friends or, working together possibly in the future, but you stealing his information, his friends, not friend, but people that work for him behind his back, as if he'll never find out. One day he's going to find out. Right. That's going to be an adversarial situation. Why you ain't just come and talk to him? Y'all sitting there politicking. That's your chance to come and talk to him then, and then it wouldn't have been an adversarial situation if it went one way or another. But by you trying to do that and manipulate, she thinks she's smarter than everybody, and that's the problem. She did it with Sal Baselli. She's doing it with him. She do it to everybody. She thought she was smarter than, Malcolm Howard, Dean, everybody. And that's why she keep getting in this problem. You're not smarter than everybody. A smart person knows that you don't know everything. Smart person knows it's other smart people around. So you ain't the smartest person. Nobody is. And everybody just as intelligent as you are is other intelligent people too. So stop trying to act like everybody else ain't as smart as you, or you always know everything. Because if you really smart, you know you don't. And eventually it's going to come back. Just like all the people in her organization doing stuff eventually come back to her. The same thing gonna happen with everybody else. They gonna find out. They gonna see them. They gonna know they working together. It's not like she got 300 employees and they wouldn't know somebody worked. They gonna see you there. You know what I mean? They know you work there. You know what I mean? They gonna know. So it ain't like she got Walmart type employees where they don't know where you went. They gonna see your ass. They know. So
yeah, she barely got 5 people in there.
Right.
Oh my God.
Man, y'all killing me, man. Y'all killing me, man.
How many people actually showed up when she had that meeting when they thought they was going to really go at the Italians? I may have maybe 10 to 12 people in that room.
Right. And how many of them work for them?
That's working, and who going to work the
project?
Right. They going to be fighting a war.
Right. And these hood niggas, like, what they going to be trying to run? What they know? Shooting around a corner, out of car, running down the block. Where their pants falling down, holding it up with one hand, with the left, shooting with the right.
Look, like that, shoot like that. That's what you're talking about?
Right, sideways. Like, man, they ain't about to do nothing, man. They'll hold down the hood, but they ain't ready for war. You know what I mean? They ain't got no training.
My question is this, y'all. They supposed to have this conversation, her and Cartier, right? Where he's going to go into business with her. Is Cartier going to tell her that he's already in business with Lulu?
Nope. Why would he? He's not. He's not. See, that lets you know that lets you know Cartier, number one, you can't trust him, and number two, he's smarter than he leading on. I do believe he keep having these conversations on Front Street because he's seeing how she respond to it. I think that's what he's up to. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think you don't get to be this big boss that he's setting himself up to be, and the writers is setting him up to be, by having a pretty face come into between you and your money. No, you've dealt with this before. And, as I hate to say what they say in the rap song, money over bitches, but that is how they really feel. Because you got enough money, you can buy, money. Women is a dime a dozen. And he ain't going to let some pretty face just walk right up in here and mollywop all his business. So, no. Nope.
We shall see.
Yep. So I got 2 more things I want to cover before I let y'all go over there and rock out with Jay Moore. Right now, we've got almost 700 in the building. Can we get 700 likes?
Damn.
Let us get 700 new subscriptions to all my people down here. The after party going to be at JAYMOORE Channel. Moochie's trying to get over that 2,000. Monique Nicole is just trying to keep the fuel in the rocket ship as it's going to the moon. And JAYMOORE, y'all know what you're going to get from him. Your best subscriber. Well, I might come.
I'm almost at 30K. I need like 100 more subscribers. 100 subscribers. I'm at 30K.
Big man on campus.
I don't know about all that.
Right.
But,
ladies and gentlemen, if JAYMOORE need 100 and I've got 700 almost, can 100 of y'all go peel off in my video description? Show that man some love. Get him over that number tonight. Tonight.
That's love.
And let me shout out my super chatters. DeMarcus Vaughn, I believe Rock will pin Crown's murder on Cartier and help Lulu. That's what I said. I agree with that.
Ooh.
I agree with that. That's exactly what I just said.
Yeah, I've been saying the Thomas family is going to have to band together to take their enemies down. They have to.
Right.
I've been saying that, y'all. So
because why else?
That's a great prediction.
That is
why
a good
else
prediction.
would they find that body? For what reason? Why else would they find that body? The body decomposed, but you got the damn business card. I ain't just throw that in there for nothing. And she's about to have a quagmire with Cartier. Lulu is in business with Cartier. It just makes perfect sense to pin Crown's death on Cartier. She swoops in. She's already done took half his workers. Now she's the lead dog on his whole DC Baltimore business.
Plus, he got Cartier percentage. So you could be like, hey, that's motive. You killed him to take his percentage and take over his spot.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Right. And Jamal Garland didn't say nothing, but we feel you with that $199. I appreciate it. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I got to get you guys to the big question. Saul sent his beer money henchman, and I'm gonna come up with a nickname for this punk dude too, because man, you gotta be able to hit something, bro. You can't just whack off and hit that. You gotta be able to hit something.
Right.
So shoot at Marvin. And Marvin had just got his life all together, about to talk to Renee. He done ran up on Renee at her place of outside of work and
brought the drama
talks
to
her about he wants to get better with his daughter, brings the drama to this mama. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm sad because I like these hot therapists. Damn it. I don't want her to die. So the question here is, and I'll start with you, Monique. We know Marvin ain't dead. Is the hot therapist dead? Is she dead? Please say no.
You know how I feel. R.I.P. Miss Renee. I'm sorry to say. I don't want to see her go, but I think sis is dead. This would be something in Marvin's storyline. This would definitely change him. This would affect him in such a deep way. Someone so innocent getting killed right in front of him. I mean, I don't think he'll be able to come back from that no time soon, at least. So that would be great for a storyline. I hate to see her go, but I think she's gone.
No. Moochie, talk to me about this, Moochie. Marvin ain't even got the panties wrong.
I don't think she's dead.
They don't practice the target practicing in New York.
Like they missed. That's what, look, I feel like they missed. I feel like they bad shots. They missed. They ducked when they seen Marvin ducked as soon as he seen the guns come out. So I'm just banking on they were bad shots like how they usually was. I mean, keep in mind, Jimmy was a good shot because he had like the crosshairs on Rock when they was on the camping trip. But his boy, he did a good leg shot to hit Dominic. But I still feel for some reason that they missed. They missed, but I feel like also they're not going to let them know they missed. They're going to act like Marvin's dead.
Ooh.
I think they missed, but I think they shouldn't have. I mean, hell, Kanan hit $120 from that same distance. How these grown men can't hit them from that distance? And that was Kanan's first time ever with a gun. Y'all grown ass hitman And
but
y'all
look,
missed from
we
that.
can
I
see
think they
what-
made
we
a
don't know
miss, but they shouldn't have, is what I'm saying.
Look, Jay, look, with Kanan, we don't know if it was D Wiz or Kanan that made the shot.
Well,
Remember,
both
that
of them are
was never
young
clarified.
kids, though, and did it. So either way, two little kids can do that at that distance, and two grown hitmen. I think they made a miss. I just don't think they should have made them miss at that close of a range. Maybe put them further away or do something else, or maybe Marvin between the cars and try to duck, and maybe she got something. That's too close. When you with a person,
I feel like Marvin's alive. I feel like Marvin's alive.
I think so too.
I want to say that Renee is alive too. She might have got.
I think she dead.
Somebody got grazed.
No,
but
no.
I don't think. It looks like they. It looked like they missed though.
I think they
It looked like
killed
they missed
Renee.
everything.
I looked at the. Look at it again. You could show.
I'm with Moochie. I'm with Moochie.
They don't show much
I think they missed.
They don't show enough, so you can't really tell. I think they missed Marvin. I do believe that. I think they should have at least got her. It's just too close. If they made a miss both, they worse than Lulu.
It's okay.
These dudes is some F up, Jay, and I'm with Moochie. I rewind that thing several times because aggressive and attractive, I don't want to see her leave you. It's like this, Jay. It's like when you a man having sex with a woman who has a flat ass and you try to smack it from the back and the ass so flat you miss everything. It's like that's what your boy just
you ain't
did.
hitting nothing but the thigh.
I ain't had too many flat asses though, but I'll take your word on it.
Yeah. So Jay, these dudes are supposed to be professional gangsters. Why is you already got the drop on him? You lurking in the corner, okay? Why do you not just run up on him and shoot him? You got to just jump out from behind the corner like 20 feet and shoot and miss.
Yeah, because in real life, while they was talking, they would have just walked up quietly right up to him.
Done.
They wouldn't have did it from the. They'd have just walked up. I mean, they wouldn't have thought nothing of it. He wasn't paying attention. They would have walked up, unassuming, pop, why, and just kept walking. Look at all the real mob movies. That's what happened. Goodfellas, Casino, when they killed them, they didn't run around. Them men is old and fat anyway. They ain't running nowhere. They and just walk off and they slacks.
Right.
I'm gonna go without my thing. I think they miss.
I think they missed too. I'm going with Moochie. Me and Moochie.
Somebody already said, look, Renee is going out. Bring the checks. Bring the check to. Wait, you bringing sodas for the repass? What we bringing for the repass? No, I don't want one. Look, y'all got me like I got my nose. Jesus,
M. Max said, "This is Stars, not Martin Scorsese." That's true though, but that was funny, M. Max. Hey, but Scorsese is a legend for a reason, though, man.
He's a legend.
He's a legend. Authenticity, man, matters. You can't say nothing when you watch his movies. You just be like, damn.
They bring the bread. Who's making the mac and cheese for the weekend?
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm getting out of here so Jay can keep this fire hot as hell. Ladies and gentlemen, don't forget to like the video, comment, subscribe. The after party's on JAYMOOREREVIEWS channel. I will be back tomorrow with House of the Dragon. And if you think I'm funny on this, I got a whole lot to say about one nigger thinking he's going to go into a whole room with all of fucking Europe and demand he sit on a throne and then call a white woman a whore and then call her white children bastards.
Yeah, that was straight off with his head. You know what I'm saying? It straight popped his top like a pass dispenser up in there, boy.
Yes.
That was crazy.
So he could keep his tongue.
Come check us out tomorrow night, ladies and gentlemen. We're going live for House of the Dragon tomorrow. I'm going to be unfiltered again tomorrow. Till that next Sex is Hell video, we'll see you.
Deuces.